here with GamingIlluminaughty.com, and today we are doing Gaming Illuminati's first ever community podcast, which is powered through our Patreon. So that is patreon.com/GI updates. There you can donate and join our multiple tiers, and you may even be chosen like our lucky viewers today to be a part of our GI community podcast. Today with me, part of the GI crew that's here, we have Gaming Ethos. Say what's up.
Yo, what up?
My boy JG.
What's that?
TBH.
Fellatio.
Oh my. And with the Patreon backers, we have my man Nerd Kenpachi.
What's up?
We got RLGFX. Is that how you say your name, nigga?
Just call him RLG.
Yeah.
RLG.
What up? What up?
What about do you do graphics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in college for it.
So it's RL and then GFX for the graphics.
Yep.
Okay. And Stanley.
What's good?
And my boy, the legendary, so the infamous, you already know who he is from the streams, my boy Vince.
Yeah. The package chase.
That don't sound right. All right, so in our GI podcast, our GI community podcast, we're going to be talking about multiple subjects. The first subject we are talking about is gaming. And in gaming news, the Dragon Ball Z Fighter beta has been delayed. We played the game at E3 as GI members, and we all loved it. And sadly, it has gotten delayed. What are your thoughts on it? Let's go with Ethos. Did you play it at E3?
I didn't get to play it, remember?
Oh, damn, that's so
Yeah, speak for yourself. I didn't get to play it.
Yeah,
damn.
we were busy doing our job.
Being productive.
We've been productive.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that was
Time we play
productive. We had,
video
to, we had to provide analysis on what we played.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
productive.
Right.
And now I get to talk about it here. Well, damn, that sucks for y'all niggas. Me and Nomad played it too.
Oh,
So what? All right, just looking at the game, what are your thoughts about it so far, Ethos?
so me? It's alright. It looked cool. I've never really been into those type of fighters, so it is what it is. But it was cool.
You suck.
Okay.
Well, you're not even going to explain why it was delayed.
It'd be like that. Oh, who, me?
So the reason it was delayed, they were saying that there was way too many. I guess they didn't expect the game to be so popular.
It was
I guess it was just something they thought they were gonna announce, and coming out of E3 was one of the biggest games. So they're seeing a lot of excitement for it. A lot of people showed up to their tournament that they had on Twitch, and I guess to prepare for the large influx of new players, because this game is gonna attract not only the fighting crowd but the anime crowd and people just interested in the game. So they're trying to prepare for that. That's the reason they delayed it, so that everybody will be able to play it. I think the better question, Black, is to ask maybe some of the Patreon backers, what do you want to see for the beta now that it's delayed? Like, do you want to see any type of specific features that could sell you on the game?
Any more characters?
I don't know what the characters are on it, so.
Right now, there's Goku, Teen Gohan, Vegeta, Majin Buu, Fat Buu, Cell,
Frieza and Cell.
Perfect Cell, and yeah, Frieza. And Frieza can transform into his golden form.
So about like 8.
6.
Yeah, then they announced Trunks and Krillin and Piccolo.
I bet.
What I want to see is just some dedicated service. If they take time to delay it, I want to see, like, did it actually work? Like, was the delay actually worth it? That's what I want to see.
At the same time, though, it's a beta, so it's like, I mean, hopefully, I'm not expecting too much from a beta, but I do feel that like there should be some like just standard practices. Like it should work perfectly fine. Everyone should be able to connect day one online without it being patched. Hopefully it's not laggy though. Like hopefully it's not a horrible online like laggy experience. You got anything you want to add, Vince?
Probably don't show everything. Don't show all the features until the finished product, I guess.
That is true. I do want some mystery behind my games. Stanley?
No, like a beta shouldn't be like 50%.
You shouldn't reveal everything.
Yeah. It should just be a little taste.
How about a proper feedback form? I'm so sick of these companies doing these betas when really most of them are actually just demos. But if it's gonna be a real beta, why not provide a real feedback form built inside the beta? Like they're always talking about after you play the beta, visit our forums and tell us what you think. Give us some feedback. Why not put the actual form built into the game? Make the beta a certain amount of time, or you can play up into a certain level or whatever. And then once you finish it, at the end it says, hey, do you want to fill out a feedback form? And You could type it up. If you're on the PC version, you got mouse and keyboard. If you get like the Xbox, I know they have those little attachments that you can type on the controller and shit. Like it would just be nice for them to actually provide some type of in-game feedback because I feel like a lot of people underutilize these betas. They treat them as demos.
I
And
feel you.
like the early or like mid 2000s, I actually like used to beta test games on my like shitty ass laptop, and like I would always get the email saying follow up. You like what problems did you have, etc. etc. Like I remember I beta and alpha test Star Wars Old Republic, and like I remember having like this long extensive form about like my entire experience throughout it. And I do feel like that's missing from a lot of these quote unquote betas, which are really, like you said, demos.
More characters too.
Yeah, more characters.
Most definitely.
Clearly the story's going up to Dragon Ball Super because Frieza turns Super Saiyan, or my bad, Frieza turns like gold. So like hopefully we actually see a diverse range of characters and not just like
The usual.
yeah. Like I want to see more characters that we don't traditionally get to see in Dragon Ball Z games. Like I feel like we need more Hercule, you know what I'm saying? Like but like he really changed the dynamic of fighting games. Like that jetpack he has, amazing.
What about Baby?
That's GT, so
I mean that's part of it still though.
What about the vigilante version? I think it was Gohan, right? Like he dressed up as a vigilante for a while. It was like a superhero.
Man.
Yeah,
we don't talk about shit. On next topic. All right, Brawlhalla is crossplay. Brawlhalla, one of the favorite games in GI, and even our community, we all play Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is becoming crossplay between the PC and the PS4, I believe. I currently have the beta, but it's in closed beta, so you can sign up now on their website. Link is on the GI. And I believe they are selling a founders pack, so you can get in for like $19.
Yep.
$19.99, I believe.
Yep.
And yeah, that allows you access to all future playable characters and other PS4 shit. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Anyone here still play Brawlhalla? Are you guys excited for the crossplay?
That's
I'm a hardcore player.
Cause you don't got a PC.
Damn.
Hey, so
Damn. Landon.
Yo, when we get back in General 1, I might have some words for you. On a serious note, though. On a serious note, I'm really happy for this. I'm trying to serve some hands to some people in PS4 that are not that good because I'm doing ranked right now. So I'm excited for this. It's a big push. It's like Brawlhalla is kind of old, but it's still showing like we're still trying to appeal to the new console. Well, not really the new console, but we're trying to expand our horizon in a way.
Their defense for you calling it old. I know like Brawlhalla has been like open, my bad, like closed beta since like 2014.
Right.
And
To be
then,
honest.
yeah, it's been closed beta since 2014. I think like last year it became like finally like out like retail.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of it, and we do community. I do like community streams with you guys, and I'm just happy now I get to beat niggas as they are playing on the PS4.
How much you get paid to say that?
I can't tell you how many like raw points they be giving me, but I mean mammoth points. So I can't.
I got a question.
I will be honest though, I'm surprised it survived this long. Like
Really?
I thought everybody was just gonna, because I thought everybody was gonna say, oh, it's just a Smash clone. You know how when
It
they
is.
first came out. Well, yeah, but remember how everybody was gonna say, why would I
Nah,
play
it
this?
has enough
Smash?
unique about it that
But
you can't call it a
they have
Smash
a-
clone.
I was
Smash.
surprised.
Player base
Smash
is
huge.
inspired.
Yeah,
The
but I was
player base is
surprised
huge.
it survived as long as
Brawlout
it
is
did.
a
It's been, like,
Smash
how long?
clone. Brawlhalla is its own thing.
Like
How
they
long-
got
how
whole
long?
tournaments and stuff with like
Yeah.
$10,000 prizes. and
Once I
Ask
saw
me
them in the
one.
FGC, I was like,
I
yeah,
saw
they
three.
gonna go somewhere.
It was PAX for me. When I saw my PAX, they had like a big thing, that big screen stuff. I was like, wow.
See
like,
them.
I thought it was just staying small, but it's actually pretty big, yeah.
They have like a bunch of ESL tournaments. They are at the final rounds and all these fighting competitions. They actually went to Evo this past year. So shout out to Brawlhalla. I love Brawlhalla. Send me some
Once I
free
saw
stuff.
this dude come through with a keyboard and mouse, fam, I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
all right, this game is, it got some tryhards on it.
My question is, crossplay. Does that also mean cross voice chat? Like, am I able to voice chat from PC to PS4 players?
No,
That's a good
there is
question.
no
I don't
voice
know.
chat.
slamming some niggas.
That is a
There
good
is no
question.
voice chat in this.
Well, I don't care then. Whatever.
This guy.
But there's text chat.
There's
Uh,
tech.
No,
nobody.
I just
Well,
want to talk
well,
shit.
It's not the same.
I just want to talk shit.
The
But
current.
it's not the same. They be blurring out the word. They be blurring out sensitive words.
Oh,
so
they
you can't
censor
really
you?
get at 'em.
Mm.
Yeah, they censor me.
Just abbreviated.
Nah, Nah, I'm not about to do all that. Yeah.
I think on the current one, it may be because I haven't had like my keyboard plugged into my PS4 because what reason do I have? But there's no like text chat as of yet. At least to my knowledge, there might be, but I know right now there's not. But hopefully they add that eventually in the near future. But I'm really happy for Brawlhalla.
Yeah. I really like the game. And I'm just saying, any one of y'all in here right now can catch these hands.
Well, can't catch mine because I won't be playing it.
Me too.
See ya, nerd.
Go see ya.
I guess it's gonna be you and Blake, dude.
All right, I'll beat you on my stream. All right.
Let's see.
Next topic. This one actually caught me by surprise, considering like how fast everything's moving along. So there is a co-op mod working for the well, it's not fully working, but it's coming to Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it's for the oh yeah, that's how you feel about it.
What was that?
That's how you feel about Zelda? A
What'd you
classic?
say about
That's how I
Zelda?
feel. That's how I feel, bro. That's
Holy
how-
shit.
So there's a co-op mod coming to Zelda Breath of the Wild, but the thing is, it's running for the Wii U emulator CEMU that's currently on PC, and what happens is
Say that again.
so the mod works, or it's coming to the
It's a work
Wii
in
U
progress.
emulator for PC. It's CEMU is the Wii U emulator itself. So yeah, it's currently in development. I think this is gonna be really dope. The only downside is you're gonna have to run the game twice, and it's local. It's only local co-op, not like online. Hopefully they can get it to work, but it's really dope that like modders actually got the Wii U emulator to work, and now that they're actually modding games for Wii U, I find it amazing, and they're probably gonna make the game even better than before. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
Shout out to the niggas who bought Wii U's.
I'm like, I don't know anybody that got a Wii U.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes before Nintendo catches wind and cuts your shit down.
I just have to say, I find it hilarious that the PC version not only looks and runs better of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it has more features than the console version. So, shout out to the creators of this mod, even though, like JD said, Nintendo will probably cut it down. Also, I feel like this mod is a long shot because, like you said, you have to open up two windows for CM to actually run the co-op mod. And if anybody knows anything about emulators, it's very CPU intensive. So they're gonna have to do a lot of optimization to get this right. And I'm curious to know how this works as far as gameplay. Like, does this one person play as Link and the other's the horse, or Link and Navi? Like, I don't know anything about Breath of the
I was
Wild.
reading on it, and apparently what they're doing is they're taking some like random NPC and then giving them a Link skin. So it's gonna be like two Links, or maybe what I'm assuming also.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
What I'm assuming they're also gonna be doing is probably having like more skin mods in later. I mean, hopefully, and then you could play as like Linkle, and like Zelda can actually be a girl. So yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Are you assuming Zelda's cringe?
No, I'm just saying Zelda finally gets to be a girl. That's all I'm saying. And
Are you assuming?
Nah. But yeah, so they're running it with like two screens. One person is a random NPC, and the other person is actually Zelda or Link. And,
I would like to take this moment of the podcast to say that the Gaming Illuminaughty does not support the pirating of video games. For those of you unaware, running ROMs and emulators is actually totally legal as long as you actually own a copy of the game.
Yes.
And so we only support those who actually own a copy of Breath of the Wild on the Switch or the Wii U to run this here mod, because we do not support pirating. That is a no-no.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No.
You're
That is
mad.
not allegedly. That's a fact.
Well, I'm a cop it allegedly. You didn't hear it from me.
What's your IP address again?
Oh my goodness.
Once again, he is not an official member of GI.
He paid to be here tonight.
There's snitches here?
Anyway,
Into.
Anyone else have anything to say about this?
dope idea.
Next topic.
All right.
Allegedly.
So, moving on to one of my greatest pains and joys of this world, Paragon. Paragon released a new hero called Zinx.
Damn.
And, yeah, so she's like a off-lane kind of tank-esque character. and she's all right. She finally another character.
She anorexic.
She's a furry.
She looks
Right?
anorexic.
No, she's alright. She's cool, like a random fucking furry. But yeah, I don't really play those type of characters. I know JG played her, I think, maybe Ethos. So I'll let JG handle that. What do you think about this?
No, I didn't play her.
What I played, I like her. I had to modify like her build or whatever because the first build I
Who
had
cares?
didn't work out so well. But nigga,
Can you TBH on this part, please?
I like Zeke though. I can run around and just not get hurt. Just take a whole bunch of damage. It's pretty cool.
You know what?
Around being unscathed.
I do have one problem with her. Her fucking ult is another fucking passive, or where it's like always on, and I don't think it uses mana, does
You
it?
can turn it off though.
Yeah, you can turn it off, but it's like,
Yeah.
why would you turn off Super Saiyan when you can go an entire game Super Saiyan? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It only
Isn't it
uses
mana cost?
mana if you get hit.
Oh right.
If you're getting hit, then it takes away your mana, drains it.
so it's like she always has like a shield on, which is fucking gay to me. But you know, it's whatever. Anyone else here play Paragon?
Nah.
Nah, I don't.
Allegedly
I
trash
don't
at
go
it,
through
so
that.
I'm not good.
Vince?
I'm on
I'm with the
gigantic.
patron backers.
I'm on gigantic.
Exactly, Vince. Gigantic the way.
Alright,
It is a wave.
haters, bruh.
Fun, fast paced, is balanced. Actually, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the August 8th update that's coming up to Paragon. My hatred for Paragon is very well documented. It's a very unbalanced game, but you know, we have a little bit of faith in Epic Games. What changes are kind of changes they make in Ethos? Do you know?
Yeah, me?
Actually, I do.
Hey, you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
You in bed with them?
I'm not saying that.
Oh my.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not saying allegedly I'm playing this update right now, but
Wow, just like
Of course he throws it in there. Yep.
but nah, I think it's a step in the right direction.
As we hear his
It's,
mouse and keyboard clicking.
I I don't know. I feel like they're going the right way. They're addressing some core issues that the game had off the rip, which was that was the big argument I think TBH had with it too. Is like when your core mechanics of your game are currently not working correctly or are hard to understand, people won't be able to grasp it. And I think that this update addresses it. So yeah, we'll see to see. It really depends on how the community reacts to it the most.
I have a love-hate relationship with Paragon, and I've talked to so many people that do play the game. And this is a huge update, which is fundamentally changing a core feature of the game, a core gameplay mechanic.
A lot
which
of
is
core features.
Oh, so a lot, maybe more than I even realized.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's more than just one. It's you know the one main one's the
the
cards.
cards. So
The cards are drastically different. Yeah,
now, obviously, because you're playing an early build, you're not allowed to talk about details.
I can't give specifics,
yeah.
unfortunately.
No, would you at least say it is? Is my argument that the fact that Black, Steve, Nomad, and JG still play
This guy.
the current build daily pointless because they're about to completely change the game
do
in a
we,
couple
do we
weeks?
have fun? It's not pointless.
Is it that different that it's pointless to play the game now?
No, not really.
Oh,
I'd actually
they don't
argue
have much.
the new system's actually low key. I think it's better than the old system. Like I think even Epic, they said a couple times, they said that the card system was it was a mess. Like they said it was a core feature they really felt was probably the weakest part of their game, and they said that it caused a rift where new players would go and jump in the game and they didn't understand it, they couldn't learn it because it was a very complex and weird system. So basically in a way they've I don't want to say they've dumbed it down, but they've pretty much made it way more accessible now. Like it's very simplified, and there's a lot. I can't give specifics, but there's specific mechanics that, you know, how like beforehand you'd have to have good knowledge about and like good timing. There's now certain cards that will help compensate for people who suck at certain things in the game now. Yeah.
My problem with this is for all the players that are like long-term players and they now have to learn a new system again, which we just did this in like what, December, January, and it's like I feel like it's gonna be a big turnoff and push away a large part of the community away from this game. So that's the downside. But I mean, if it does make the game better at the end of the day, it does. But I still think like a good amount of the audience is gonna go. But it seems that most of these hating ass niggas don't like Paragon because it's too sophisticated for them. Like how it's too sophisticated for me to say the word sophisticated. So let's move on. Next topic here is anime. We're actually changing topics to anime. And the popular anime Kaijo has become a real sport. Some fans in Portugal, I believe, they recreated like Kaijo itself by having like a little booty bumping, titty bumping contest on like this little floating rafts in the middle of water. But they changed it up. They added like pads and they changed some rules to make it, like more realistic. What are you guys' thoughts on Kaijo being a real sport? Are you guys happy about it, sad about it?
I'm disappointed in humanity.
Mad at that?
Nah, the anime, I'll give it a 3 out of 10, but it was funny to me, so I don't know. I'll have to see like what they actually do with it. I'll have to see it to the screen to say for sure.
Shout out to Portugal. I fuck with Ronaldo.
I got it. What about you, Vince?
I don't know anything about this anime.
Well, it's about big booty bitches
On
and big titty
culture.
bitches hitting each other with their titties and their booties. Would you?
So let me tell you.
Would you like to see that as an Olympic sport? Because I would. And it's like the.
As an Olympic
Oh,
sport,
Olympic? Oh, yes.
I would definitely like see Serena Williams do that. Like, bro.
I mean, it sounds cool, I guess.
Don't
But I-
listen to him. It's the anime's fucking terrible, man.
I actually didn't watch the anime. I seen like.
Me and Nate watched like 3 episodes of that shit. And let me tell you, first of all, it doesn't even make sense because we all know that Asian women don't have enough ass to actually compete in some type of booty battle.
I
Okay,
agree.
so
I agree.
so that didn't make any sense. The story was just completely stupid. Little teeny bopper bitches leave their homes of Palatown to go to some academy to put on bikini suits and fucking hit each other in the face with titties and shit. It was like, I understand. I understand. Yes, I understand, and it's one of those things. I understand that it was supposed to be parody and it was supposed to be funny, but I didn't laugh. Like I didn't see the punchline. Basically, it missed its mark. It was like Bikini Warriors too, like because Bikini Warriors is supposed to be a parody, and it's just ass and titties. Like, just cut it out, fam. You know what you mean.
I actually do see the parody of Bikini Warriors of like MMOs, but I would definitely say I haven't seen Kaijo, but like it turned me off from me watching it because it looked like softcore hentai. I'd guess. I was like, I can't watch this. Like,
It really is, to be honest.
because I promise you, like if someone,
Keijo?
yeah, Keijo.
No. Bikini Warriors is way worse than
It
Keijo.
is.
Like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I won't be watching that.
I just felt like I couldn't explain like someone walking in and I'm watching Keijo. It'd be like, nah, bro, it's not what it looks like. It's,
No.
Dragon Ball
gotta lock
ass
the
and
door.
titties.
review for my this pervert.
Damn, blood.
Close the door.
So hold up? So these people that reenacted the anime, did they say that they have some type of long-term goal for this? Like, what was the point of them doing?
I mean, maybe for fun. I mean, they look like they were maybe like high school. I don't know.
High school.
High school.
Hey,
They look like they're
The Gaming Illuminati
they
does
trying to
not
attack pedos.
not condone any
let me-
underage foolishness. Next topic.
They look, if you look at the picture on the GI, they look like they're in high.
Hawaiian Maker Studio.
Alrighty, I get
Get
it.
a little too Basherverse up in here. What the fuck?
Next on the anime topic, we're
They don't
talking.
even look that good. Okay.
Hey, bro, hey, how old are you?
I just graduated. I just graduated high school.
At 17? All right, stick with it. So next is Castlevania. Is on Netflix. It was like 4 straight episodes. It's in Japanese and with a sub, and then there's the dubbed English. I watch the dub because dub gang do whoop. And oh my god, that shit was amazing, bro.
It's that gang now.
Gang all day. You know what I'm saying? We out here, dub army, dub gang, same thing.
Somebody got to advocate for the rights of the dub watcher.
True.
No.
I can't be reading subtitles while I'm watching something.
See, you lazy.
Damn, you can't read.
Hell yeah, I'm lazy.
So did anybody watch Castlevania?
Yeah, I did.
No.
And as the internet's hardcore casual reviewer, I have to say it was a damn good anime. I can't wait for the rest of it to drop, or season 2.
Is Castlevania like the game?
It's literally based off the game. Yes. It's based off like the one from like 1988 or 1998, some shit like that, where it's like Dracula curses the world and he's like, hey yo, fuck this place and I'm gonna kill everyone because y'all killed my wife. And it is phenomenal.
Am I the only one that just doesn't get Castlevania? Like, I never understood the hype behind the game. Like, those new 3D ones look kind of cool, but like the Metrovania ones where the dude would just run side to side and then hit it like Flash's whip, Like I didn't get the gameplay looks boring as
The
shit.
thing is, one, it's dated now. It's definitely fucking dated. But I feel like those games did have like a huge following in Japan. And then, of course,
Well, I'm not talking about whether or not it had a following. I'm talking about what's the appeal.
I feel like back then, like
Nostalgia. You're talking about Castlevania?
Yeah, have you played
Castlevania was a huge game. Yeah.
I feel like it has that following.
It was a
that I understand.
groundbreaking game back in the day.
It was like fantasy.
The most
horror,
recent
horror,
ones
fantasy
were
genre. Dark Souls.
it's kind of like it's not exactly the same, but it's like in a similar vein as Metroid. It's like the best way I can describe it. Like popularity.
Fire, though.
Yeah, they're like the 2D Metroids.
I played the 3D one. I like that one. I played like 3 hours of it. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, it got notorious off of its like 2D and its difficulty and stuff like that.
Well, so out to Castlevania. I think if you're a fan of the anime, definitely watch it. I'm gonna drop a review on the GI channel for it soon of the first episode, and then I think Triple H, you were gonna review it. But anyone here seen it or heard about it?
I heard about it.
I watched half of the episode. I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, I've watched it.
It seems interesting.
Yeah, it seems interesting. I'll give it I'll look at it.
I blessed Vince with that premium.
Yeah, so I got something to watch now.
So definitely go check it out if you haven't. But moving on, my boy Lasan Thomas, he has worked on Boondocks, he has worked on Black Dynamite, he's even worked on some of your favorite DC movies, animated movies that is. He has done so much for the culture.
DC.
Nah, don't sleep on DC. They got some good shit, bro. Don't sleep on DC animators.
Animated films, yeah, absolutely.
They have some really nice animated films. Don't disrespect these like that, bro.
But disrespect DC.
On Thomas, going back to him, he has finally released his anime with Crunchyroll. It's called Children of Ether. So basically, the premise is there's this girl, Rhonda. She has some like power within her, and she's being like stalked by some assailant as she travels through this urban city, trying to discover more about herself and her past. And it's an anime about a black chick. There's a bunch of black characters, and it's voiced by a black chick. So shout out to that.
You know who it's voiced by, Black?
I seen her picture. Yeah, I do.
It was the girl from the Bernie Mac show, the teenager girl. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah,
yeah, her. Yeah, Nessa. Yeah.
That's what
she's
she's doing
the one
now.
that voices. Yeah, she's the one that voices the main character.
Just to play devil's advocate here, because you know the social justice.
Oh god.
Social justice warrior haters are gonna say, so like, is this anime like? Are they black because like it's gonna have like character development, or is like are they just black for the sake of being black? Like, what's that about?
Like I follow Lasan Thomas like really heavy on Twitter. Like I like really like love everything that he does.
You worship him?
No. I truly I respect his opinion as an artist, and I feel like these characters are gonna develop. Well, one, first of all, he has a tweet. It's on the GI. It's on the GI article about this, where he talks about how he wanted to change the perspective of how like, you know, people of color are portrayed, and you'll see like niggas with big lips eating watermelon and like other coons, and then you see the stuff that he's worked on, which is Boondocks and this, and then if you even look at the character of Black Dynamite, we actually have a actual like, you know, proper portrayal of people of color, so in anime. So it's like I'm personally tired of seeing like big buff niggas with big ass lips in anime.
Cause they be wild in the anime.
Dude, bro, if you look at Durarara, Dragon Ball Z with Mr. Popo, come on, bro.
Hey, that black dude's supposed to be Russian too.
Yeah.
Yo, the black dude in One Punch Man. That man, super huge lips, bro. I'm like, come
exactly,
on,
bro. Like,
and he was buff.
I think it's supposed to be like that because it's a parody.
Oh, no, stop.
Don't ruin that, ROG.
Stop. I really respect the fact that he actually does this. I feel like Children of Ether Children of Ether is gonna be like one of those shows for the culture where it's like.
So this is out already?
Yeah, the first episode out.
The first
is
episode is
out now on Crunchyroll. Today.
Oh, we gotta. It's dubbed, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we gotta.
Unfortunately.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Sub Army. Hey, yo, I'm Sub Army. If I want to watch my shit subbed, I want to watch my shit
What a
subbed.
weeb. Be an American.
You know that he don't tell him, nigga. Tell him.
I'm with Ethos on
JG
this.
watches Fairy Tale.
God.
Shut up,
I'm
nigga.
with
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Sub door dub. You a trash ass.
Watched Fairy Tale. Do not hate on me. for
Doesn't
what
matter if
I
you
watched.
watched.
Do not hate on me for what I watched.
Took you 100 episodes to realize that shit was trash. But it took me one.
Oh my
I
god.
watched X Hunter and I changed my life.
Look at. He knew
He watched
I
Hunter x Hunter. He's
Hunter x
redeemed. He's redeemed. He watched Hunter x Hunter. You ain't seen
He's
Hunter x
cleansed.
Hunter yet.
He's
Cleansed.
cleansed.
He's
You ain't
cleansed.
seen
He's
Hunter x
fine.
Hunter.
He's fine. Yeah, you.
All right,
Nah, but I want to. On a serious note, though, since it's on the first episode, because I don't like watching shit when it's like 20 episodes in or something. So I want to peep this on. So I want to actually participate.
All right, tomorrow we watching it.
I want to actually participate in this shit. So all right.
Also, LaShawn Thomas has another anime starring all black characters again. It's called Cannon Busters. That one is not out yet. I think, if not already, a preview or like the pilot for his Patreon backers. My bad, his Kickstarter backers. That's gonna be out soon, and y'all just definitely at least look at the trailer for that. So I think LaShawn Thomas is here to change the culture of anime for us black anime fans.
People.
So yeah. Go check that shit out. Moving on, for the last one of our anime topics, we have Godzilla is coming to Netflix. It's a futuristic it's, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's a futuristic version of Godzilla, but it's humanity left Earth and now they come back to retake it. However, Earth is controlled by a bunch of weird ass monsters, that some being which of Godzilla or multiple Godzillas, I'm not sure. So yeah.
Does anybody care about this 100-foot fire-breathing iguana? Does anybody care?
No,
I'm kind of low-key
I'm
going.
gonna watch it though.
I like
I'm gonna watch it
Godzilla.
though.
I never
It's a
could get
no
into
for me, dog.
Godzilla.
why do humans want to come back to Earth? We already
What?
messed it up.
I guess I don't know. What's the appeal of Godzilla to me? I never understood. He doesn't speak. He
Big
just
ass
knocks.
monster.
He just
He
knocks
just
down
fight.
buildings.
The thing is,
He
just
just
fight.
But that's
feel
the
like-
beauty of it.
I
That's
feel
the
like
beauty.
this one's
Just
not.
fight
Big
those
ass monster
monsters.
fights hands. Yeah, he just throws hands.
I feel like
Look,
this
man,
one's,
back
That's
in
the
the day,
beauty of it.
back in the day, I think people were just scared. It was something big as hell, just coming out of the water,
It
just
wasn't
fucking
even
shit up.
scary though.
People,
Was
I
it
mean,
Godzilla?
back in the day, yes, it
Godzilla.
was. That's what they were thinking about, yo. They were legit scared of Godzilla.
I mean, the only reason I would watch him if he was fighting a chimera from a Pacific Rim or something. That's the only reason I would watch.
I mean, if you watch the remake, that's what he did.
yeah.
That's what he did. He
That's
basically
literally
fought,
what he did.
Pacific Rim though. Pacific Rim.
it's close to it.
underwater.
It's the same thing.
Underwater.
It's close to
It's
it.
the same.
yeah, it really is.
He looked like Kha'Zix from League of
But
Legends.
I will say
Don't.
it's futuristic, futuristic sci-fi, which gives me that 1 ounce of interest in it. Downside is it's being directed by the same guy that did the Ajin for Netflix, and let me tell you, boy, oh my god, that anime was legit running at 10 frames. I've never.
Wait, is it gonna be CG or is it gonna
CG?
be?
It's CG.
Oh.
I've never seen an anime run at 10 frames until I seen Ajin, and it might have it again with Godzilla, so I feel some type of way about that.
I'm good.
Mm.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care about this big retarded lizard.
My eyes.
Nah, man,
Next.
Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Moving,
I don't care about King Kong either.
moving on.
King
to-
Kong.
Oh, both of those. I
King
wish
Kong
they
is
didn't
one of-
remake them. I didn't watch any
King
of the
Kong would
remakes.
clock that nigga.
I don't care, nigga. If I want to see.
Oh, it's all about Winston. I don't care about Winston.
Boy, this nigga.
An intelligent monkey.
You said Harambe. We bringing it back, Harambe.
Oh my goodness.
All
right.
Let that
Harambe's
die.
for the people.
Moving on to our last final main topic. It's time for comics. San Diego Comic-Con, one of the biggest fucking events in comic history, happened, and we have so much dope shit from them. Number one, Thor Ragnarok trailer. What are your thoughts, everybody?
Damn,
I'm
I haven't watched
excited. I'm excited.
You know what though? Since I saw Spider-Man, it made me less excited for
could be a-
Thor. Cause I just feel like this is gonna be so much worse. I feel like it's probably gonna be one of the worst Marvel films this year.
TBH.
But I'm still gonna go see it though. I'm still gonna go see it.
I got hope for Thor. This looks like the one that is not going to be the most interesting out of the trilogy, I guess, of movies.
I mean, considering the previous two Thor movies, I don't think it's got a lot to prove to make it better.
Captain
I mean,
America
I mean,
legit passed it by leaps and bounds.
I would say
Winter Soldier is probably one of the best of Marvel movies. So it's Captain America's way ahead. It's
Captain America shot up because I thought that Captain America the first one was the most boring out of all three.
I think it
But
might
he
just
redeemed
be.
himself with the other two.
Definitely.
I just don't find Thor interesting that much.
No.
Like
Not
Which
Hulk
is-
maybe will
character.
save it, but I just don't
Here's-
find Thor as a very interesting character just because he's just a god. It's like
He's a
Superman.
good
It's like why I
sidekick.
don't have any contracts in Superman.
What
Here's
you
the-
He's
what
an
you mean?
important
He got a
character, though.
hammer.
Not on board.
Oh yeah.
You don't got the hammer, fam.
He controls lightning. Like, come on, what?
The Sasuke, nigga.
That's it. Yeah, I'll watch Naruto. Or
Is he
I'll
out here
play,
fighting gods? Like, come on.
I'll
now.
play.
Yeah,
Mortal
yeah. He
Kombat.
basically was.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed
in
in
space
Marvel.
though.
I know.
Why are you disappointed?
Why?
I'm
How?
disappointed in Marvel just because after what happened at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with the end credits, I didn't expect Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to come so soon in the form of Thor
Basically.
Ragnarok. It's just.
But they're not in the movie, are they?
I think it was a
This
joke.
is Guardians 3.
It looks like Guardians 3.
Oh, you're
Like,
talking about the style.
Thor. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
mean-
style. They're going for a really lighthearted style, but it doesn't fit his serious tone, and that's what throws me off about
Why
this.
did they
'Cause
make
he's
him cut his
like-
hair?
No, because he's basically like been weakened. He's been thrown in the gladiator pit, so that's why it's appealing or looks as he's weak because basically his powers have been stripped from him for temporarily.
Didn't he lose his powers in the second movie too?
First movie.
How does a god lose his
That
powers?
was in the first movie. Well,
That's a
Odin,
good
one.
Odin
First
turned
movie.
him human.
I don't know. I
Oh,
guess you're gonna
turn
find
him
out in the movie.
Basically, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, the
Like-
first movie he lost. I could have sworn the second he got disabled or something.
I have a feeling this is
And
going to
this
be one
is-
of those Marvel movies that doesn't break a bunch of records. It's going to do well, but it's not going to do as well as the other.
It's
Of
not,
course.
but it's an
Nah,
important.
probably
It's like
not.
it's kind of like the last part of the bridge into Infinity War because Thor and Hulk are gone. So this is gonna like
They'll
explain
probably
where
will
they've
connect
been.
the Guardians.
Yeah, it will because
Yeah.
it has to before Infinity War.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you
it's
saw
gonna
that,
be weird.
Oh wait,
It's gonna be weird. Why if they
Yeah,
connect during Infinity War, like that's gonna be weird.
Now, one of the only things that I did like was the comedic value in Thor and the Hulk. I actually did like it, but other than that, like I don't really see much else in this particular movie that I'm gonna like enjoy. So we'll see.
I just
Why?
want
No,
why
I feel
not
like-
have?
I feel like I just thought about this. I feel like Thor and Hulk together are like JaVale McGee and my boy Nick Young together.
Swaggy P.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's hit or miss, but a lot of the time it's miss as well.
The Hulk has the IQ of a peanut, and Thor has the IQ of a squirrel. Like it's funny sometimes, but they're both.
oh my
idiots, bruh.
goodness.
I mean, no, Thor in his nature, he's an idiot. Like he's just a big hulking thunder hammer
irony.
bitch, bro. I just don't like Thor, bro. I don't like.
The thing
I don't
is, I like his abilities.
I mean,
But him as a
you
character,
you
I
want
don't
him on your
like
team.
anything
He's
at
a
all.
tank. You want him on your team. He's a tank. But other than that, I don't want to. Like he's just not he lacks character development.
want it.
I just want to see him throw hands. That's it.
The hammers.
I want to see Hulk in that gladiator pit. To be honest,
It's
Yeah, I just want to see more Hulk, basically.
gonna be one of
Give him
those.
his own movie.
It's gonna be one of those movies where it's like you have no expectation for it, but whatever happens, happens.
yeah,
I
either it's
guess.
gonna come out and have great reviews and it's gonna surprise. It's gonna be like the surprise hit, or it's gonna just come out and everyone's gonna be like, it's alright, but it's like compared to other Marvel movies, it's like meh.
Shit, it
Yeah,
might
especially after
surprise.
Spider-Man,
It might
it's gonna be
surprise.
hard.
It might surprise you.
Probably gonna
Yeah.
be like most of Anon's music, which is 6 out of 10. With that said, the Justice
Oh,
League.
yeah.
The Justice-
That's a statement I can get behind.
Chill out.
The
Oh my
Justice
goodness.
League trailer dropped, and boy, it looked like trash to me. It really does. So, what are y'all thoughts on the new Justice League trailer from San Diego Comic
Aquaman
Con?
is savage.
Aquaman's a savage.
Aquaman's a savage.
Yeah.
You know,
He was, he was a wimp before, but now he is savage.
Yeah, they turned him into a fucking monster, dog.
I'm gonna be honest. The entire Justice League trailer is really forgettable to me, for the pure fact that it's
It
like
is.
I saw it.
They had a trailer.
I saw it and I've totally forgotten what I saw.
And the first thing I thought was they're gonna literally throw everyone together within the first 30 to 40 minutes of this trailer, and then it's gonna be like nonstop action with like just forgettable jokes. It's gonna be trash.
Did
I can tell the character development is gonna be trash.
Did I miss it, or like who are they fighting?
They're fighting
Darkseid, maybe?
Steppen.
No,
They're fighting
Wolfenstein.
Not
Steppen?
Wolfenstein. His name's Steppen.
Stefan?
It starts with
who
a
the fuck is
I don't know.
that?
We
I
don't know.
who that is.
Somebody.
I'm like looking at the
B-tier
trailer. I'm
villain.
like,
He's a general
Who is
to
that?
Darkseid,
He
basically.
don't know.
B-tier villain.
But he's really powerful. But he's like he was one of the generals to Darkseid.
Oh,
basically, like his top
'cause-
general.
Yeah, like I thought I missed something. Maybe I just wasn't. paying
Like
attention.
when Darkseid's like saying like, "Yo, I want to take over like a planet." He usually that's the thing of him. Like he's the
He's
first
the
wave.
Silver Surfer.
He's a scouting part of that pool.
say he D-leads?
takes everything.
He's
So,
a
so why not
Silver
just have
Surfer,
Dark
This is
Seed?
Dark Souls.
Silver
Darkseid's
Surfer.
a lot of times
Busy,
like,
bro.
yo,
He's busy.
yeah, Darkseid's like, yo, I'm a busy nigga. Like I ain't got time to be conquering shit. Like yo, conquer this shit.
You gotta figure out how she can bend light.
Yeah, they probably gonna show Darkseid. Either they're hiding Darkseid for
Gonna
the
show.
last like quarter of the movie and then he's gonna appear. Like kind of like, I think what they're trying to do.
Thanos appearance.
I think they're trying to no. I think they're trying to do a flip of what they did with Batman v Superman. Because the problem with that was like they showed way too much. Like they should have never showed whatchamacallit. What was it? Doomsday. Should have never showed him and let him be a surprise. But they spoiled it.
Oh,
so
you mean-
like I think they're trying to. Yeah, I think they're trying to do it like
trailer,
now. It's
right?
like okay.
Yeah,
The trailer. They showed too much. Like way too, and I think that's why like these trailers feel forgettable because it's like they don't want to really spoil where the story's going, even though if you've read the comics, you know where they're going with it. But like I think they want to hide Darkseid. They don't want to show what he looks like until like that you actually watch the movie, and maybe that'll be the surprise, like save of the movie. But if our Darkseid really doesn't show up the entire movie at all, it'll probably be disappointing. You'd be like, wow, a throwaway villain, great, because you got to have Darkseid pull up. You got to.
It looks like they spent most of the budget on the CG and none of it on the script.
You said on Cyborg?
Wow.
Yeah, you're right.
And the CG isn't even good. The shit just looks weird to me. I don't know.
Cyborg's outfit is really annoying.
Cyborg looks mad weird to me.
Yeah,
He
he needs
looks-
some steroids or something.
Yeah,
He got too much
What?
LED lights on him.
it looks too small for him.
It just looks like a Cyborg.
I'm just really curious. It's like, cause it's like, all right, you look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Iron Man had what? Did he have 2 movies before?
He had 3.
Before,
He had 3.
Before
He had 3.
before.
No, he had 2 before Avengers.
It was 2.
It was only 2.
Yeah.
Then Avengers happened, and then he had the third one between.
America had his own
Thad and
movie.
Ultron.
I think Thor had his own movie. Hulk had a few failures himself. So it's like literally see all this character development with the main protagonist, and then it's like last movie. Oh, for DC, Batman v Superman, we get Batman, we get Superman, we get Wonder Woman.
Wait.
I said, well, no wonder they did.
DC announced the Flash is doing the Flashpoint storyline.
horrible.
Like, I
You know
think-
what story for Barry?
No.
I mean, what I think DC's gonna do, hopefully.
And then
if I'm-
Superman died in the last one. It's like what?
They're bringing. We know.
They're bringing him
They
back.
also- they also did.
Yeah,
He
you see
died-
that?
He died too early.
Did you see? Did you see?
He's gonna
Did
be
you see the
back.
casket shake? Did you see the casket?
Yeah,
And the
he's
dark
he's
side.
Tony is so obvious.
Oh my god.
He literally
He's
hints at
dead.
it at the end of the.
He's
He's
dead
taking
already.
You
it
can't do the
fire.
Justice League without the Boy Scout.
He's taking fire.
Here's my
It's like
problem.
not
with,
having Captain America. Like,
here's my problem with DC. They're doing like all the they're throwing all of their best like storylines at us, and they're doing it too fast to the point where we don't even appreciate it because they're just like butchering up all these scripts and stories that we like so much.
Because they're linked to the game.
They're late.
Think
They
about
Marvel
it.
started before them, so they need
Yeah.
competition, or they're gonna get sold out. By
They
Marvel.
can
So
still
I
do
guess
it
they're
at the same pace.
They
I
don't
don't know, 'cause,
have.
like once
they don't have
once
the
Infinity War ends.
Yeah,
once that whole thing is
But
like
they
I
can
don't
do the
know.
pace.
They
They're
can.
worried too much what Marvel's doing.
Exactly.
They could have easily gave everybody. What Marvel doing should have nothing to do with DC, and DC's just looking over at Marvel and looking at all the money they're making, and they're like, we want to do this. There's no reason why Cyborg's origin story shouldn't come out before the Justice League, because we know who Cyborg is, but I guarantee
Cyborg's
the
not a
average...
big enough character.
Yeah,
though.
he's not mainstream.
Don't you
He's
know
You
not
need the Teen
Stone, bro.
Titans. If they did a Teen Titans movie and they tied Cyborg's story to that would have worked.
Maybe.
Like, they don't
Nah,
have.
he's too big for
they
it
don't-
now.
Well, no, I'm saying he's definitely more important than most of the Teen Titans. But I'm thinking like the name Teen Titans would get you to want to go to the movie and watch it.
I
Especially,
would
like,
I
watch it.
would rather see the
Yeah,
Teen
Yeah,
Titans.
Beast Boy be
movie.
carrying people. I don't know.
They should do a Teen Titans movie.
I don't know. We said
I think they should.
Cyborg. You
They
said
should
Cyborg isn't as
probably.
big, but I could say the same thing about some of the Marvel characters they made movies.
I
with
agree.
now.
Like Ant-Man, I never expected to be a movie, but that came out.
Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy ended up being super
Yeah.
underrated.
No,
I
I
knew
was saying
nothing about it.
he's too big to be part of a Teen Titans right now. Like cause
Well, I mean,
They,
he's always
they
been
made
ahead
him.
of
They made
Yeah.
him past. They made him past that.
They made him Pat. He's older.
Yeah, he's the
than that.
main
Yeah.
Justice League.
They should have showed him that,
He,
or
he ain't a little man.
if they're gonna follow the scripts, I mean not the scripts, and
Storylines.
I've said it time and time again, they should just straight up copy and paste
Really
the
should.
anime.
Really.
I'd say like
I
you
wouldn't
should
be mad.
copy and paste these anime movies. I would not be mad if they copy and paste Flashpoint Paradox point by point and put it as a live action. I would be like, yo, the movie was fire, because like that's their best animated film,
Here's
and I
the
think
problem.
like that's what they need to do.
The problem with them doing Flashpoint Paradox. We just got introduced to all the heroes, and now you mean to tell me you may possibly do another person as Batman? Come on, bro. Like other
No, they're
characters
not.
being
They just
evil?
He said he's not switching. You're talking about the actor, or you're
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying
like
for the movie. The movie.
Oh, well,
You know, it's not the role.
it's technically the same character. Like it's
No,
Bruce
it's a
Wayne.
different Batman. It's his dad as Batman in Flashpoint.
Which one are you talking about?
Point.
Oh, I'm thinking of Owl, whatever the Owl one. That's not his
Oh,
dad, is
no,
it? That's
no,
him.
no. In Flashpoint,
the owl
that's
is Bruce.
Bruce dies. Here's what happened in Flashpoint. Bruce dies.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Bruce dies. His mom becomes the Joker, and his dad becomes Batman.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but what I think is maybe if I was in DC's situation, like I don't know, maybe it's just I just don't have expectations at all. I'm just gonna go into it and be like, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, if I like it, I like it. Like Suicide Squad, it's like issues, but I liked it. It's like it is what it is for me.
Here's another problem with Flashpoint. If you're a fan of DC, they did the animated film, and then on top of that, we just saw Flashpoint be done in the live action series on the CW. So it's like, do we really need Flashpoint again?
Not really. Not really.
But that doesn't touch all the points though.
Yeah,
right? Like, it doesn't touch the
show
Justice
was on
League.
some other shit.
Yeah, like that was a totally different like spin-off of it.
It's the fact that I'm tired of this storyline right now.
And don't forget, the rumor came out today that Matt Reeves is laying the groundwork for Batman Beyond.
That is true.
So like what I'm thinking is maybe, and this is if DC's smart, but if DC's smart, I think they should just, they've already fucked up, so just let it go. Like Wonder Woman was a good like fix up. Like, but it's just like, yeah, like Wonder Woman was like Wonder Woman was really good, and I really enjoyed it. But I was like, you did a good job with that. This new Batman film.
It's a solid 7.
It's a solid film. Right? It's like it reminds me of Captain America 1. It's a solid film.
Good. It was good. It wasn't really good.
The job of Wonder Woman is it needs to lay the foundation. I feel like they should make Wonder Woman like what Captain America was for Marvel. Like that's their ground zero. Even though they say Iron Man was the first. I mean, like from a story point, I think if I'm correct, I think Captain America is more of the foundation point, and then it builds off of his stories. I think like yeah, so you should I think they should start with Wonder Woman, since she's I think the furthest in the past and she has the time, you know, she goes through ages, and then after that they should do the Flashpoint, like hint to the Flashpoint, whatever the second Injustice or Justice League, whatever it is, do the Flashpoint paradox, allow them to kill off, and then basically have a soft reboot of the series. So then let's say they can get Beyond, they can get Static Shock, they can get it and like fix, like basically they could do like where Flash fucks up the timeline and he makes them do different.
Yeah,
like,
they could do New 52 and
like that's something like Flash should fuck up the timeline so much and like pretty much wipe all this away, and then like they can start new. They'll be fine.
Then it's gonna feel like X-Men in a sense, where it's like everything that just happened is no longer relevant.
Days of Future Past.
Yep.
But Days of Future Past did, and people loved it. People were like,
well, yeah,
I fucking love it. As long as they do like what X-Men did, they can do a good job if they do it like that. But if they fuck it up, then yeah, I agree with you. Like I don't think there'll be
keep
any
in mind
redemption for it.
just because they do it like X-Men doesn't mean anything. Because remember, after Days of Future Past was Apocalypse.
Okay, we're not getting that far. Okay, we're not gonna go that far.
It doesn't mean what follows up is gonna be good.
I just want to have faith. I just want to see more Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't want it to be a flop and we never see more. I still think he's like my favorite Batman, and that was a really hard call. I really want to see how he does in a solo film. I really want to see how he pushes that out, and I just don't want to see. Like I don't want to see a Man of Steel 2 right now. Just let that shit ride.
I'm good about that.
Yeah, I'm good on Superman too.
Yeah, I'm real good on Superman. Like let Flash get some play. Let Green Arrow get some play. Let I want to see Martian Manhunter get some screen time. I just want to see them really extend it and just really like show like their whole repertoire.
It's crazy. As far as the movie universe, they're so lacking. They're lacking so bad.
I feel like DC's vision would be like Martian Manhunter. I feel like he'd be like the perfect. Like,
I think he'd be the perfect.
Yeah,
I think he'd be their Guardians of the Galaxy. Like he would be that off character that like a lot of people don't know that much about him.
No. I'm saying like he can just come in through literally the middle of a movie and everyone would mess up.
He could have been a fake like a anti-hero. Could have been, because I know he had a lot of beef with the Justice League early on.
Like what is it? The white Martians are attacking Earth for like a Justice League movie, and like he ends up.
That could be Justice League 2.
Yeah.
Bam. There you go.
Story. See,
there's a lot of things. They could do the Injustice. They could literally just hire fucking what's their names, Nether Realms and writers, and tell them, hey yo, we're doing Injustice. There's so many possibilities they can do. They have a lot of leadway.
All right, moving on to our next comic. What?
All right. No, I was gonna say like, what about have y'all heard about the Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, with
As long as it's funny, I don't really care.
I mean,
I low-key want to see him fight Thanos, or do like a little thing with Thanos before.
Well, he's not in the.
I know he's not in it, but he does have.
They're not gonna connect that shit. They ain't gonna connect that shit.
I feel like that's too deep for them to connect his connection with Thanos.
Because
they're probably going to keep it lighthearted.
Yeah.
He low-key was smashing Thanos' girl though, Death.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to Deadpool.
Once again, because these films are supposed to appeal to a mass
Wider
audience.
audience.
I feel like that'll get lost in translation.
I feel you.
Shout out to Donald Glover and Stephen Glover. They working on the animated Deadpool as well. I think that's coming. I think that's also coming to FX. I could be wrong.
Is it gonna be a
I think
kid show or?
No, that's adult show. Come on, bro.
You know Deadpool can't be in a kid show. Come on.
That and you know they're comic.
What are you talking about? Deadpool's been in the Ultimate Spider-Man. Like he's been in plenty of
with,
cartoons.
Drake Bell. Yeah.
They've kidded. That's what I'm saying. Like was
for
it a
his
kid
own
show?
solo? No, I think it's gonna be more.
Not for for FX. If it's going on FX,
I think it's gonna be.
I don't know FX. I don't know cable.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Infinity War trailer leaked.
I like
you
how
guys
you
see
opinion
it?
here.
Yeah, I saw it.
Any
I saw it.
Oh man, that was.
There was like pew pew pew, and there was like pew pew, and then Thanos was jumping from rock to rock. I was like pew pew pew, and he was like, and then like Spider-Man got knocked the fuck out. It was fucking crazy.
And then there was like,
and then Iron Man was like crying, and he was like, I lost everybody, and you know,
I don't
Captain
know.
just showed his
Why
shield, and
is
T'Challa
everybody-
was pulling up.
Why is everybody raving about this trailer? Like all it was what I expected.
Because
All
you
the
saw
different
Wakanda?
all the
They
different
pulled
Marvel
up on
characters on
Wakanda.
screen, but it wasn't like any plot there. Like it was just a bunch of explosions.
No, it's
They don't
different
need to
Marvel
show no
characters.
plot.
Here's why.
They don't.
Here's why people are like hyped for it. Because it's literally you see like the payout of years of movies that we endured for this moment.
All the weight.
And we
all the
actually
build-
get to see
exactly.
all of these heroes. Like Avengers 1 was cool. Avengers 2, but this one,
See
oh
all
my
your
God.
favorite heroes throw
The
footage
hands.
was so
Every-
ashy.
After
I'll wait till the
maximum
real
hours.
trailer
bro,
drops.
no,
That
no,
trailer was terrible.
feel
it
you.
was the leak.
That's
It was
why
a
I was
leak.
like,
It was
whatever
a
about it.
leak. Look.
It was
But
I
it's
know,
like-
I know, but it was a terrible ass leak.
But-
I'd rather be able to see a glimpse of it than be like, oh, I gotta like pretty much keep my hands on.
Yeah.
and
Why
can't-
At least we know.
my
We could've waited
expectation
with
for
it already.
us?
Who
It's a
cares?
leak,
Black
though.
Panther
It's a
hasn't come
leak.
out yet.
No one forced you to watch a leak.
all
Stop
I'm
complaining.
saying is, all I'm saying is, like, Infinity War trailer to me, the leak trailer was like seeing a glimpse of who's gonna be on your all-star team, even though we know who's gonna be there. But it's like, oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. It's actually.
It's like seeing the draft before the actual draft happens.
It's the
Yeah.
hype.
Shit.
It's the hype train.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it.
I'm on that train. I'm on the train.
Choo choo, all aboard.
I am too.
So I do think they'll handle all those characters on screen at once.
They're
Like,
not. Somebody's gonna suffer.
I mean, a lot of people are gonna suffer, but it's not gonna be Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. forever.
Your favorite Marvel hero.
Alrighty. You think Haley Quinn's gonna be in Justice League?
Yeah, I think Haley can make an appearance. I think she can give a good deliverance in that movie.
Oh, no.
God, deliverance! Oh my goodness!
All right, and the last thing we are talking about for the podcast.
Oh, there's one more thing
What?
to add to the Infinity War. Just small note. I watched this video earlier, so I want to act smart for a second.
You're gonna spoil it? Okay.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to smart ass real quick.
Take the mic,
No, I don't know if you guys know. So you know how like the deal with like I don't know if you saw the video. I think I linked it some or I liked it. The video that explained the deal between Sony and them
And
regarding Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you know like this is more for JG because I know JG was hyped. So unfortunately, like we won't see Venom or something in the universe. Unfortunately.
Why?
Like,
Why?
I mean, that's fine.
Oh, and we also won't see Spider-Man in Venom either. He will
More
not
than
be in it.
likely. More than likely, we won't.
They said like he can't be in it or some shit like that.
No, I think he can. He can be.
His contract says that he's not.
But he's for a certain amount of
Yeah.
Kind of like how
they have to keep pumping out a Spider-Man film.
like the
He has
reason
to stay in the Spider-Man films, but he's not obligated to do the spin-offs. He
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be in it,
right.
but he's not
Right.
obligated.
But he's
It's-
not obligated.
it's
So
the
they might-
same thing with
Sony doesn't want to pay him.
It's the same thing with Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. The thing is, his contract is already signed for a certain amount of movies. That's why he's not in like Spider-Man and all these other ones, because they're trying to save him for the bigger movies like Infinity War. It's like, yeah, they want all the damn Star Power.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Sorry, did not say, but moving on to our last final news. Netflix Defenders trailer's out. What do y'all think about it?
I'm more excited about this than the other shit we talked about.
This shit looks lit.
Can I be honest? I'm excited. I've always felt, and I've said multiple times, I feel like I like their synergy more than I'm gonna like the Avengers, like the Avengers 1 synergy. I just like the characters better. I still stand by that. But not gonna lie, the fighting scenes are kind of
The Flash is better.
Daredevil is better. Come on now.
I can't count because I haven't seen Flash
Daredevil
or
is
Arrow.
nice choreo.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil. But I mean, I'm just like, I saw some of the fighting scenes. I'm like, oh great, they're fighting down a hall again. Like it's like nothing. I haven't seen anything trailer that's like oh shit. It's like I hope to God the person that choreographed this is not the same person that did Iron Fist. I hope to God it's actually someone who did Daredevils, because like it seems like they're just reusing a bunch of the same locations and the exact same fighting setups that they did in the other previous shows, which I don't want. I want some fresh shit. So I mean, that's why I didn't really like Iron Fist.
Yeah, it was more like Iron Man choreography rather than Daredevil. I don't know why it's like that though. Like,
yeah, it's weird. But I like their banter. I don't know if it's because they're trying to keep it very grounded, but I do enjoy the banter. Like when he was like, "I'm not gonna hug you," and like that other shit. Like I felt it was like pretty good there. The way to go back.
There was like, "What do you do?" And like he made his fist glow. And he's like, "What is that?" Like,
what is that?
I fish one.
Right. So we'll see. I'm gonna watch it like day one.
Though,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like the Infinity War, right? Like we invested so much time watching all the Netflix series. I want to see the payoff is.
Now they
I just don't care about
together,
Iron Fist. I just don't care about that kid. But other than that, I care about the rest of them.
I find it really interesting that Marvel really amazes me because they're on Netflix with all of these people. They have the movies and then they have the TV scene as well with what is it called? That one show with the people and the guns. Ghost Rider was on that.
Ew.
Oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah. So, and all of these are actually all connected. So I actually, when you actually look at the full grand scale of the Marvel, universe, all of this is connected. And then I'll go ahead and look at the DC side where it's you have the Arrowverse, which is perfectly established. And then you're just oh yeah, you see these movies? Fuck everyone else on our TV scene. We're just gonna do its own thing. You really have to take time to really appreciate the amount of time and effort that went into establishing everyone on Marvel.
Several different networks. They all have to work together in some type of capacity to link everything together.
Exactly. And then it's I remember at one point for Avengers 2, literally what happens? The end of one season for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. leads into Avengers 2 with Voltron, and then you see on the what was that? What's the blind dude? Daredevil. They acknowledge the fact that that event happened with all the aliens.
Age of Ultron. I'm sorry, not Age of Ultron. Didn't Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. basically the series start right after Civil War? I mean not Civil War. I'm Winter Soldier.
Something. I don't know.
Oh, after the Winter Soldier, that's my Agent.
Winter Soldier, maybe.
Because I remember somebody said between a season of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't seen the series. This is what I've heard. They said that it was right around the same time Winter Soldier came out, and literally what happened, the movie changed the scape of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that was pretty cool. That's cool. That sounds
same
cool.
with on the Netflix side. The entire world is all connected, so it's they're on 3 different platforms.
Or how they connected
one shared universe.
They connected it to Spider-Man. The whole villain was connected to the Avengers event.
Exactly. So
I'm surprised the Defenders weren't mentioned in Spider-Man.
You know what?
They haven't been established yet.
They're lower tier.
No, I do see what he's saying. Even
I mean, I'd argue Daredevil and Spider-Man are close. They're really close.
Yeah.
They're very connected. But I just know it because of the video games. I remember they were really tight buddies. But I could have sworn they would know each other at least, or at least know each other's existence. As well. Yeah.
Well, the Defenders hasn't happened. That's why maybe they haven't. Maybe somewhere down the line.
I feel like their impact. Yeah, their impact hasn't been great enough to cast the eye of Spider-Man.
It would be cool, if they see if Daredevil and Spider-Man notice each other on the street or something in the movie, and they just say yo, what's up?
Just walk past each other.
Walk past each other and say what's up? That would be amazing.
It's just a nod or
how is Daredevil gonna see Spider-Man?
I heard it. I was like,
no. Wait a minute.
I
think the better thing from the trailers that I've seen is I want to know what this villain is all about in the Defenders. They just kind of show flashes of this older lady. I feel like these 4 come together. She needs to be a very badass villain who ups the
she needs to be terrifying.
Ups the ante. Yeah, ups the ante of the show. And the
she needs to what was that other lady that was terrifying from Daredevil? Lady.
The Chinese lady. Yeah, Chinese lady. Yeah, from the
she was she was still terrifying in
Was it Gal?
Yeah, Gao. Yeah, because like she was still terrifying, and even though they had her locked up for most of the entire series of Iron Fist, she still held like power over like a lot of it, even though she was like quote unquote powerless.
She was a queen.
I need this new villain to do something to where once the defenders save the day, just maybe in a Marvel movie, like Tony acknowledged it, like, hey, I saw y'all holding down New York while we was away. Like there
just
has
a call,
to be, just elevate Netflix basically. I want to see
like,
them take it to another level.
I don't care if you have like dossier or like folders on a table and it actually has defenders on it, like just something. Give us something, just like a little hint, a nod.
Give them some clout.
Yeah, give them some clout because they've been working hard for New York. You know, they killing all these rats and shit.
Somebody got to hold down Harlem. But yeah, don't. Whoever's doing the action scenes, he's not the guy who did Iron Fist. Please God.
With that said, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Any of y'all got any final words, Ethos?
Like a condom.
Okay.
Keep it right, keep it tight.
Keep it dynamite.
Absolutely. Dynamite. Make sure you add that in.
Dynamite.
You edit it. Dynamite. Yeah.
No, you got it. You got it. Do it again.
Hey. Dynamite.
JG.
Shout out to all the patrons, man. Y'all are really dope. I'm glad y'all can come together to do this podcast finally. So hopefully we do many more soon.
Nerd Kenpachi.
Afro Samurai is the greatest anime.
Did you get your name from like Bleach or like where from?
Yeah, Bleach.
I feel that.
The strongest one.
That's debatable.
For next episode.
RLGFX. Go.
Just gotta say, shout out to GI. Shout out to General One.
Gang.
Shout out to all.
Out to General One Burrow. We out here.
My boy Stanley.
I live in Boston. I know Boston is Charles.
You know what? Thank you for saying that.
Where did that come from?
Vindication. He was like, they were gonna find out sooner or later.
Oh no, we found out this year.
Oh really?
Weren't you with us?
No, I was saying we were gonna find out that he lived in Boston. So he was like, I really want to get this later out of the way now.
Shout out to Cousin Sid.
True.
TBH.
Let's see. I did watch the latest episode of My Hero Academia subbed, but dubbed Army. Don't think that I betrayed you. Unfortunately, because we committed to these weekly reviews, I had to go to the sub side, but I'm still watching majority everything dubbed. Someone still has to advocate for the rights of the English listener, because at the end of the day, Japanese people watch anime dubbed, and so will I. Think about this.
Wow, that's deep.
Don't gas this nigga.
That's real. Think about what I said. Listen.
Don't listen about what I said.
You don't deserve rights.
Don't listen.
Oh my god.
You don't deserve to fight in our military.
Americans don't deserve the right to use Crunchyroll.
Shit like that.
My boy Vince, if you're not too busy chasing the package, what's up, man?
I'm just playing games.
Perfect.
Right.
Lamest outro ever.
Yeah, it
was weak.
Okay. I'm Vince. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
With my closing statement, I'm gonna say I appreciate all the Patreon backers out here supporting GI, because we out here, trying to give y'all the best content out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this dope shit for y'all. So if you want, go ahead and support our Patreon, patreon.com/GI updates. You will have the chance, or you hopefully will have the chance to be on our community podcast, our GI radio, our actual Gaming Illuminaughty podcast with TBH, AG, Ethos, and we do so many things with community. We play with y'all, we play with Vince and PUBG. We do so much with y'all in the community. So just so you know, hop on that Patreon, and I promise you it will be worth it. Tell them, Vince.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be on this Patreon. So you should do it.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. He's like the chick in the R. Kelly sex cult.
Like they made him say it.
I got a gun to me, man. If I would do something, you kicked out.
Hostage.
No,
slowly whispering.
For real.
I like it here. I promise.
No. For real.
His eyes twitching.
Join the Patreon. It's pretty cool. I met a lot of people already, and
Unfortunately.
pretty cool. Unfortunately,
Vince.
I met a lot of people.
Vince, say settlement.
Shut up, bro.